Hello viewers, I am Professor Ashish Agrawal from Indira Gandhi National Open University. Today we are going to discuss about plumbing fixtures and fittings. Since it is a very long topic and the course content is very large, so we have divided into 2 or 3 sections. In today we will give you a brief about the various types of plumbing fixtures. What is difference between fittings and fixtures? Because in books sometimes it is referred as a plumbing fittings, sometimes it is referred as plumbing fixtures. So before starting, let us first tell you that how you will define plumbing. Plumbing होता क्या है? Plumbing refers to system of pipes, fixtures and other components installed in buildings for distribution of water supply as well as disposal of wastewater and other fluids. In any building, the person needs the water for various purposes, for example drinking, for kitchen purposes, for bathing, for toilet. After that, you need to dispose of that wastewater, sometimes other fluids also. So you need a system which is termed as a plumbing, which is a combination of different pipes, because you need a pipe from transporting water from one place to another place. Then you need fixtures to regulate the water supply, and then finally for your disposing you need the certain fixtures. Now again, if I say that the one definition is regarding what constitute of plumbing, what are the different components of plumbing, but in another definition we have a various activities. For example, installing of fixtures, installing of different your gadgets just like geyser or many other items, then maintaining and repairing plumbing systems, various just like your different fixtures, because every day you have a wear and tear, so you need to repair that plumbing system, including pipes, walls, facades, drains, toilets, sinks, shower, water heater or geyser, to ensure the proper flow and the management of water within the building. Now, as I told in the beginning, there is a overlapping. Sometimes we use fittings, sometimes we need the fixtures. Since you are the student of NIOS and after passing, there should not be any confusion in your mind, and when anybody asks you that differentiate between fitting and fixture, as a student, as a proud student of NIOS, you should be able to differentiate between fitting and the fixture. Normally, a fitting is an item that can be hung by a hook, a screw or nail. Different types of pipe fittings in a piping systems are included as a pipe fittings. Then different elbows, because you need elbows to bend or make an angle of water distribution. Then T's, reducer, union, couplings, crosses, caps, savage, nipples, plugs, bushing, adapter, outlets, valves and flanges. All these we have already covered in our earlier sessions, where elbows are for making an angle of 90 degree, T's for distribution or distribution in different direction, reducer, the area gets reduced, union, when you join two pipes of different cross section area. Similarly, coupling is also type of a joint, crosses. So these are the different types of fittings. Now comes to the fixture. Fixture is a part that is connected to the plumbing system and carries water through a building. If you recall the definition of plumbing fitting, it does not, it also carries water, but basically it is used for changing the direction or joining the pipes, all other, even piping system comes under the fitting. While the items used for the various purposes, just like for taking bath, we need bathtub. For washing hands or washing tubs, washing your utensils, you need sinks. Even showers, then tubs, toilets, faucet for regulating the water flow. All these comes under the plumbing fixtures. The most important part which differentiate between fixture and fitting, while a fixture can be fixed into a wall or the floor, a fitting is an item that can be hung by a hook, a screw or nail. That is the basic difference between fitting and the fixture. Now again I have included, because I want that you should be very familiar with plumbing fixture as well as plumbing fittings. Plumbing fixtures is a device connected to a plumbing system to provide a specific function. As I told you, bathtub or even your geyser, your sink, they serve a particular purpose. Toilet, your different types of seats, different types of geysers, all these serve the purpose, whether it is a residential or whether it is a commercial, but they serve some purpose. Different types of plumbing fixtures are employed in a building to facilitate the water supply as well as wastewater disposal. Now when we come to the functions, a proper selection and installation of plumbing fixture is very crucial. If the plumber is skilled, competent, after fixing or installing the fixture, you will not face any problem. If the plumber is not competent, not skilled, then a lot of problems you will face. Even after installation, there may be chances of leakage of water, there may be chances of not working of the fixture. Now, as I earlier slides also, we include sinks, toilet, and it is properly designed, because here the purpose is transporting the water as well as serve the purpose and the comfort of the customer or your client. and even it should be hygiene. Now these are the several types of fixtures, even urinals, budgets, facets, showers, bathtub, toilet and sinks. Now as per your study material, the fixtures can be divided into two categories. One is called ablution fixture and another one is your soil fixture. So when you called about the ablution fixtures, they are required to collect the wastewater, just like your wash basin, your sink, whether you want to wash your hands, you want to wash your utensil or vegetables, you need a certain portion where the water comes and you wash your hands or utensil or vegetable and it goes to dispose for the disposal. Similarly, bathtub, you collect the water and you take the bath and it goes to dispose. Flushing cistern, this is for your toilets and even the drinking fountain. These are the most common ablution fixtures. Soil fixtures or soil fittings or fixtures, you can say, they are required to take care of sewage discharge, like your human etc., urine. They are from the WC and the urinals. WC means water closet, urinals, and the slope sink is basically a type of a pipe which is a pipe at a slope which connects the wash basin or sink to the main pipe. Now there are certain sanitary fixtures we will take one by one, and the main purpose of the today's lecture is to make aware you that what are the different objectives of studying today the fixtures. As I told you, even in my slide, there is a overlapping of, sometimes I will use fitting, sometimes I will use fixture, but you should not be confused. You should take my words, what is fixture and what is fitting. First important thing is that the fixture or fitting should be made of durable, non-porous material with smooth surface. There should not be a rough surface. And the most important part is that the surface should be easily cleanable. अगर आपको ज़रूरत है उसको साफ करने की तो आप उसको आराम से साफ कर सकें. All the corners should be rounded off. There should not be any sharp corner or sharp edge, because it is harmful to the plumber as well as to the domestic person. Overflow, if there is a chance of overflow, it should be easily cleanable, उसकी सफाई हो सके. Now, what are the general requirement? The connections between the pipes and the fixtures or fitting should be very simple and it should be efficient. It should be leak proof. There should not be any leakage. It should be durable. These connections should be easily or readily approachable. Suppose you are connecting wash basin to the pipe and due to wear and tear you need the repair. So the connection should be readily approachable. मतलब सुविधाजनक तरीके से वहां पे पहुंचा जा सके, आपका हाथ पहुंच सके, आपके टूल्स पहुंच सके. These fittings should be capable of being supported in a rigid manner. That means whatever you are installing, it should not be fall down. It should stay as it is with the fixtures. Now there is an important term that how you will place a sanitary fixture. The most important thing is that it should be wherever you are placing in the apartment, it should be provided with natural light and air. Trap or grating, in Hindi we can say jali, can be easily checked to clean. The waste can be easily collected and the jali can be removed and cleaned from the time to time. The minimum distance of fittings from the wall should be 200 to 250 mm. This I have taken from your self-learning material on plumbing and piping. Similarly, floor of the room where you are going to fix the sanitary fittings or the fixture should be made of non-absorbent material. A non-absorbent material means it should not absorb the material. Angle of wall to the floor should be cured so that there should not be any deposit that may stick or decompose. Because if you just see the old buildings, you will find that where you have a fixture at the junction of two walls, floor and the wall, there are some deposits which are causing deterioration of the fixture as well as the floor and the wall. Now I am giving you some pictures of the fixtures which you will come across. The first fixture is your sink. They are basically used for washing your hands, dishes and other items. And nowadays you will find they are coming in different sizes, style and the color. Earlier you will find only white color. Now several beautiful colors are coming which are matching with the wall color or the furniture color, whatever you say. So they are used in the kitchen, bathroom and the utility sink. Now what are the different types of sink? They are made of clay, covered inside with enamel to give a smooth surface. As I told you, white color sinks are normally used and now they are available in the pleasing color. Another important thing, if you just differentiate, you have a kitchen sink. It is a bigger in nature. Nowadays, with the advancement in technology, we are making the kitchen sink with partition, two partition. So you can have the marble sink also, you have the steel sink also. They have a natural slope towards the waste outlet so that water should not be accumulated at one place. As you see in the picture, kitchen sinks are provided with the draining board which is fitted with the right side of the user. That means if I am standing, the wastewater disposal or the outlet will be on my right side, so that whatever I am using with my both hands, it should be disposed of from my right hand. Now there are some specifications. The height of the top of the sink should be 900 millimeter from the floor. Now another type of sink is also called as a wash basin. The basic difference between the sink and the wash basin lies in the area of installation or the application. Sinks are basically and the mostly used in kitchen and pantries, while wash basins are used in toilets and the washrooms. If you just recall your self-learning material which is provided by National Open School. The first type of wash basin is your emerald type of wash basin, and with 3 semi-punched tap hole on the back so that it can be fixed on the wall. Basic or the standard size is 550 to 400 millimeter. These tap holes are provided for installation. It is also available in white color and several other. The standard weight is 12.5 kg, but now with the advancement we are having the very lightweight wash basin. Opal wash basin. Here again there is some standard, that is 510 to 410 millimeter. It does not have any tap, but hole is provided, and normally tap is fixed at the corner. The normal weight or the standard weight is 10.4 kg. Mini opal. In this your tap is provided, weight is very less, 8.3 kg. It is also used for various purposes, and it can be fixed in the granite or the marble. Since it is a light, the granite can bear its weight. Corner basin. You must have space, but you have a limitation of space, so you want to utilize every corner of your room or your bathroom. So what you do, that you only keep a small wash basin which is fixed at the corner. The weight is 6.2 kg, very small size, so it is called as the corner wash basin. Stellina wash basin, again it is available with holes so that you can fix with the wall. Slot is provided. Weight is higher, it is 13 kg. Now this is very important. It is called standard pedestal. Earlier, if you recall, and if you go to the your urban city or your parental city, you will find that you will see that only a white color or brown color pipe is coming to dispose of. Now we have a pedestal which will hide your pipe, which will be connected at the bottom of wash basin, and it continues up to the floor. Bib taps, they are fixed with the wash basin. This is a normal picture which is given in your self-learning material. It is the connection to the tap is through stopcock and the flexible connector. Another important fixture is your one hole basin mixture. This is a type of a tap. As you are seeing on the left hand side and the right side, you have a regulator. On the one left hand side you have a hot water, and on the right side you have a cold water, and you can mix it, and you will get only one, either hot or cold or the mix of the water. CP waste. This fixture is normally found in the wash basin or the sink. Basically, they have a structure, and in the coming sessions we will explain the details of its structure and how it works. In the present lecture, Cp means chromium plated waste. So water comes, you have a grates or holes, normally your 7 or 8 holes, from where the water is disposed of to the ground. Now basically you have a service sink, slope sink, they are also used, and they are used by the maintenance worker, means for various purposes, just like for plumbing purposes, for your washing some type of a some item. Now similarly, if you are a student of science, you must have encountered with chemistry sink or the laboratory sink. They are basically used in the labs. They are basically enabled so that acid should not affect their material. So they are called as a chemistry sink or as a laboratory sink. Double steel tank. In the first figure, if you recall, we have partition. So it is called the double steel sink. On the one side you can chop the vegetables, and in other side you can have the utensil or something. So it serves the dual purpose. Combined sink. In the kitchen, sinks are sometimes called as a combined sink. They are used for washing crockery as well as laundry. Sometimes we also use draining board, because now automatic washing machines are there. So this type of sink helps you to wash the clothes after
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने, जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने, अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने, जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने, समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो, संसाधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो, कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो, कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो, मित्रों हम उठे और जागे, मंजिल आने की ध्वनि सुने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने।
शिक्षा परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर
शिक्षा परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर दुनिया में इसके केंद्र बहुत, कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने, हम अपना जीवन स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने, कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने, स्वयं बने हम।
Cut.
Welcome again. We were discussing about the combined sink. The kitchen sink, the sink which are used in the kitchen, sometimes we called it as a combined sink because they are used for dual purposes, just like washing crockery and laundry also. Sometimes we also used double draining board in the combined sink. That is why it is called as the combined sink. Now with the advancement, there are various other types of sinks because it depends upon the customer comfort as well as client comfort. Now we will come to the another fixture. It is a toilet which is very familiar to all of us. This is also called as a water closet. Toilets are fixture used for the disposal of human waste. They comes in a different size. Earlier they were of 1 piece or 2 piece, and they have a various types of flushing mechanism. Flushing means for disposing of the human waste. Second, another type of fixture is known as bathtub. If you have a big size of bathroom, you can install the bathroom for taking bath. There are various types of bathtubs, just like standard bathtub, corner bathtub, and even the whirlpool tubs, where you have a just like whirl of your water. You have a otherwise in normal bathtub the water is silent or the plain. Then third type of fixture is shower, which is used for taking bath with the spray of water. They can be stand alone, stalls, and combined with bathtub in a shower bathtub combo. And if you just see on the right side, the shower is not fixed, but it is connected with a pipe or the pipe, and with using your hands you can take the shower bath. In another type, you have a fixed mode where if you just turn left or right, you will have the water coming from the shower in the form of a spray. Facet is basically a type of a fixture for controlling the flow of water. Water is coming from the pipe, and sometimes you need less water, sometimes you need more waters, so the purpose is solved by the facet. It is a single-handed, double-handed, even the touchless facets also you must have experience in your airports or various hotels where touchless facets are available. You just stand in front and you just put your hand with the image, you will get the water. Budgets. Budgets are the fixtures which are used for the personal hygiene. They are basically cleaning for genital and anal areas after using the toilets. They are commonly found in the toilets. If you just see, you have the various type of budgets we are using for the different purposes. Normal tap coming from the water with your mug is also a type of a budget, while now with the advancement we have a various other types of budgets. We will discuss one by one in our coming sessions. Urinals. Urinals are basically used for male or female, and this is a picture which is used for the male user to urinate. They are wall mounted and designed for the different water users. If you just see that they are coming in the different size, and for small child, even for the height people, the different size are available. Now the standard that if you are using in a public place, what should be the space between the two urinals? So it is basically 60 centimeters is the ideal space which should be kept between the two urinals. Now I will tell you what are the different types of urinals. The first is a bowl type. You just see it is a half bowl. The water is coming from the top and the two bowls are connected, and here in many offices 3 or 4 bowls are connected, and you at the bottom you will see to drain. Some pipe are there, one pipe is there from where you will have, and you will also see the water is coming regularly or occasionally, so that you should not have the foul smell. This is a cross or the front view and the side view of the bowl type of urinal. They are coming in the one piece, and each one is provided 2 fixing hole, one on the side for fixing the urinal on the wall. This is a very common type of a slab and stall type of urinal, which is normally used in a public place or building, just like cinema house and restaurant and railway station or offices building. They are basically having a slab where the person will stand and urinate, and the water is coming from the tap and it is distributed at the 3 places. So the water is coming, and the main problem with this type of that water stop coming, and because of the foul smell, it is very difficult to use them. Squatting plate urinal. This is basically used by the ladies or the female. It is again one piece construction. Normally earlier it was a mosaic and thus very cemented type. Now it is coming with different pleasing colors also. It also have the your water disposal, wastewater disposal outlet, and the water coming fresh water to avoid any foul smell. Now, what are the basic requirement for the urinals? Urinals should be flushed by automatic flushing cistern fixed above the urinals, and there should be a discharging system of the urine through a flush pipe. Similarly, automatic flushing cistern, what should be the capacity? It must have 4.5 liters of capacity, and the cistern can be adjusted to flush after every 20 minutes. This is very important. Now, these are some basic guidelines of the urinal. One urinal have the following fittings and the materials. If we are talking about one urinal, there should be one horn coupling. PVC outlet should be of 32 mm dia, and there should be one flushing system. Another type of fixture is your drinking fountains. If you just go to some public place, just like airport, even nowadays metro or station, railway station, you will find this fountain where you can when you tilt your face or you can take your glass and you can fill, or your bottle, and they are typically a spout and water bubbler for drinking directly from. Even you can use your mouth to take a sip of water from this drinking fountain. They are very hygiene because nobody touches the place from where the water is coming. Now, this type of fixture is called as a laundry trays. They are also known as laundry sinks. They are installed along with the washing machines or some other purposes, where you have a tap, hot water as well as cold water, and you just see at the bottom you have a system for the drainage of wastewater. So this is basically used for washing the clothes. When the cloth after automatic washing machine, we will put here in the laundry trays and open the tap, and we rinse the cloth, and then we will go for the drying. Now, this is a garbage disposal. Every sink, kitchen sink, has this type of a system, because when you see it, it looks like that as the water is coming and going through the drainage pipe or the wastewater disposal pipe, but it is not so. It has a certain components which takes care of your solid waste material from going to the through dispose pipe, because if it does not restrict, your disposal pipe will get clogged and you will not be able to dispose of the water regularly from your pipe. So you just see that how difficult is the composition and the complex only for the comfort of the user. This is called as a sump pump. It is used to remove the water from the basement or the areas prone to flooding. They are installed under the in the ground and below the ground, and basically whenever there is a water in the basement, either due to rainwater or due to some leakage or due to fault in the pipe, this sump pump will help you in taking the water out from the basement or the area prone to flooding, so that after certain time it will be usable. We can use, you can use, or anybody can use, because nowadays basement are used for keeping the vehicles or various other purposes. So if the water is collected or some flooding is there, you will not be able, and there are chances of electric current shocks. So it is always advisable to use sump pump so that the water can be removed from the basement as well as from the area prone to flooding. This is a backflow preventer. As you know that now the buildings are having the 21 floor or 30 floor, or sometimes what happen when water goes at the top, there are chances of black flow, and if there is a black flow, this will create a problem for every householder or even in the domestic, because sometimes due to backflow your geyser can have the problem, your flushing system can have the problem, your tap can be damaged. So this is the example of a backflow preventer, which is a device that prevents the reverse flow of plumbing system. It is a complex system, and sometimes instead of this particular backflow preventer, we can also use non-return valve, but it is for the small purposes, while the backflow preventer is used in a big building having very 21, 30 or 40 floors, where the huge pressure is generated from the top to the bottom. Now in this session, what we have covered? We have covered different types of fixtures. We have also explained you how you will differentiate between fixture and the fittings, because in normal language sometimes we use fitting, sometimes we use fixture for the same purpose. We have also discussed various type of fixture which as a plumber you must know. So I trust that my session must be useful to you. In the next session we will take each fixture, its parts, and how you will repair it. So thank you very much.